So if you want to tap more into your feminine energy, this is definitely the video for you. Welcome to Manifest with Lindsay if you are new here, and if not, welcome back. Sending you so much love. As someone personally who has been very independent, by the way, tapping into your feminine energy does not make you weak, does not mean that you should not work, does not mean that you should not do other things. I've seen a lot of videos on this topic where they kind of touch on, oh, you know, you have to just like lounge around all day and naturally just only cook your own food and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying there are not health benefits of cooking your own food. I do think that is a benefit too. But tapping into your divine feminine is so much more than that and goes way beyond that. So when it comes to that, think about it. We all have a womb, the solar plexus. So to be able to carry life and birth life and carry children and do this is a beautiful, amazing miracle. And even if you're not a mother or you're someone like me who doesn't have children yet, I do want to become a mom one day. But even if you're someone who does not have children currently, knowing as a woman, as you're tapping into your divine feminine, it's very important to understand that a woman needs to be open to receiving. And I've seen a lot of women who are like, I can do it myself, hyper independent, always has to do everything themselves. If a man offers to open the door for you, you wouldn't even accept. You would say, I got it. No, I got it. And I've seen a lot of this, especially growing up in New York and being able to be in New York. A lot of women are so hyper independent and taught to kind of be the masculine man or be the hard worker in the industry and work your way up and just move like a man, right? You remember that movie, Think Like a Man? And everyone's like, oh, you got to think like a man and move like a man. You're not a man. And when you tap into your feminine energy, it doesn't make you soft. It doesn't make you this weak person who cannot defend themselves or be assertive and express themselves. You don't have to change who you are. I think one of the things that I learned personally about tapping into my feminine energy was just taking really good care of myself. I started there. So I feel like I could do so many parts on this video, but one part of the divine feminine is receiving. Being able to receive. For example, if someone gives you a gift or someone gives you a compliment, you can just say thank you. You can receive the compliment. Oh, I just threw this together. No, just say thank you. I appreciate it. If someone says something like, oh, wow, you look really nice, just say thanks. It's not a big deal. Learning to receive, learning to, oh, this person wanted to hold the door for me. This person wanted to carry my groceries for me. This person wanted to do this for me. Allowing yourself to receive is very powerful. Same thing even I've noticed with work, right? So there's someone, obviously I'm not going to name names, but someone I know personally was like, oh, you know, I want to start my TikTok page, and they were doing very well blowing up on TikTok. They end up having a couple of clients or potential clients who wanted to reach out to them. And they're like, I would love to work with you. And she said, no, I'm not qualified. I feel like I need to get certified first, or I feel like I need to read more books. I feel like I need to just have more qualifications. Not feeling good enough. And I've seen so many women time and time again turn down amazing opportunities because they cannot receive. They've just completely cut off the ability to receive. When someone says, I want to give this to you, or no, you don't have to give me money, or no, I don't want that. Learn to receive, learn to accept. And it might feel very weird in the beginning. I know personally, my man always held doors for me, and he was always opening the door saying, no, don't touch the door. And I got so used to it that literally, even when I was hanging out one time with my sister, I was looking at the door and she's like, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? And I had gotten so used to my man just opening the door for me. So just, and don't get that delusional, okay? When you're with family, you can turn it off. You can open the door. But she actually opened the door for you. Oh, let me open the door for you. Forget you're not used to opening doors. Yes, I've gotten accustomed to receiving and being open to that. That's a very important part of tapping into the divine feminine. Another thing, this crash out energy. Oh, I'm gonna just crash out. And that's not cute. Crashing out is not cute. It's immature. It shows that you're reactive. It shows that you're very emotional and that you don't know how to be in tune. So if someone does something, you don't have to go off on them. And I know I have cursed out many of people back when I was very much like before my healing journey even began. I was cursing out people publicly. I had no problem giving anyone the finger. temper. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and act like I was this perfect little angel, because I wasn't. But one of the things I had to work on was my anger and my temper. And one thing I would highly advise women, if you can heal and take time to, whether it's therapy or just take some type of anger management, or even just look online for a free type of class where you can learn a little bit about how do I take my emotions and be able to express them in a way that is calm, cool, and collected. Because the badass women in the room are not the ones who are the loudest. It's the ones who are the most confident and have a calm presence no matter what. I remember someone said a snobby comment to me at one point, and I looked at them and I was like, what? I said, okay, so what? You know, in the grocery store. And that person was annoyed that I wouldn't give them a reaction. But I'm not going to go off on you, because that's what someone who's wounded would do. I have no reason to explain myself to a stranger. I have no reason to go off on someone else. So just learn how to take your temper and calm it down, tone it down. I'm not saying that you can never be assertive. If someone says something to you, absolutely stand up for yourself. If someone makes an inappropriate comment and you need to put them in their place, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in your business, someone on your team, you need to check them on that and say, hey, I don't appreciate that tone. Or let's revisit that conversation when you're calm. But going off on people, making scenes and making a lot of noise, and it's not cute. Walking around in your bonnet, not cute. Walking around in sweatpants and a hoodie every day, not cute. I get it when you're going out on a walk, but dress nice. Take care of yourself, not just with your hygiene. Yes, hygiene is so, so important. So that goes without saying. You should be taking care of your hygiene. Do that. But even your home. How does your home look? I know so many people online were saying, oh, my home is a mess, and they just normalize being messy. Normalize being clean, normalize being neat, normalize being organized and putting things back where they belong. As women, we notice detail. We pay attention to details. So a lot of times if there's chaos going on up here where you're overthinking, it could be because there's chaos around your home. It could be because your desk has 50,000 things on them. I know a lot of women are like in the spirit of, I'm transparent and I'm transparent and authentic. They're showing their messy desks and saying, yeah, we're normal. Like, we all have messy desks, right? No, we don't all have messy desks. We should be cleaning off our desks regularly. We should be keeping things organized. We should be maintaining things and keeping things beautiful. I'm not saying be a house servant and clean your whole home every day. I'm not saying things can't get a little out of hand. Sometimes that happens because you might be busy doing other things, especially as a businesswoman. But one of the most important keys of tapping into the feminine is being able to slow down and process what is a priority for today. One of the things that I learned, and it's a skill that I will never freaking forget, that I learned from a secretary one time. She shared with me, I said, how do you stay so organized and on top of everything? She said, well, I have an A list, a B list, and a C list. And on my A list, it's everything that has to get done that day. My B list is everything that has to get done that week, and my C list is everything that has to get done for the month. That way I'm not running around prioritizing something that's a C or a B when I could prioritize something that's an A. So just being able to take in time to say, well, what's a priority this week? How can I break that up day by day so that I remain calm, so that I don't feel overwhelmed, I don't feel overstressed, I'm not going off on people around me? Find ways to create that calm within you. I would also highly recommend every woman, and I will always say this, I don't care how many videos I say it, I'm gonna say it again. Meditate, take time in stillness, take time to breathe. A lot of the reasons why you're stressed and overwhelmed is because you're trying to control things. You're trying to manipulate a situation and put it in your favor. A lot of times you just have to let go and say, you know what? That's not for me. Or you know what? That person's doing that. No problem. Let them do that. I'm going to focus on what I can control. We can't control everything in life, but we can control the way that we respond to different scenarios. I'm definitely going to do a part 2 of this video of tapping into the feminine, because it's so powerful and there's so much more I want to say, but I'll see you in the next video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because I have more videos just like this one. All right. Talk to you soon. Peace.
Woman, this gonna be your
You so stupid.
Trying to piss you off.
Oh, I should do a pose for Canva. I always forget to do that because when I'm trying to find a screenshot in frame. All right. So anyway, the badass women. What is a priority? What is a priority today? Perfect. Okay.